Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to take you through a culinary adventure on how to make buttermilk pancakes using the Saladmaster set of cookware. Now, Saladmaster is that it is titanium infused on the inside, which means you don't get any heavy metals deposited into your food accidentally. And this can help to prevent a lot of chronic conditions in the long term. So let's start by introducing our ingredients. We're going to start with the pancake mix from Pearl Milling, and it's just the buttermilk pancake mix. And I especially go for the one that says just add water. There's another one that says add milk and eggs, but I usually just go for just add water, which works very well for me. Another important ingredient is nutmeg. You can easily get this at any store. Next one is cinnamon. The label isn't showing, but yeah, that's what is inside. Ground cinnamon. And last but not the least, ground ginger. These are all very important ingredients and are good for your health. So we're going to start by measuring out the pancake mix. So I'm cooking for a family of 5. So we're going to use 3 cups of buttermilk pancake mix, and we're going to add 2 cups of water to that. So let me start by measuring out the pancake mix. Alright, so I'll make sure it's exactly at the right level. So that's the first cup. And then the second cup. And then the third cup. Alright, so now our pancake mix is fully added to the bowl. Next thing I want to do is add the other dry ingredients. So I'll start with the cinnamon. Just spray a little bit on the surface. After the cinnamon, I'll spray the nutmeg. And finally, I'm gonna spray the ground ginger. Alright, and then I usually add some lime as well. I'll do that a little bit later, just because lime contains vitamin C and it's very good for your voice, especially if you talk a lot like me. Then next, I'm gonna go ahead and add the water. So make sure the water is at the right level, 1 cup, and then I'll add 1 more cup. Alright, there we go. And you can either use a hand mixer or an electric mixer. So this morning we're going to use an electric mixer. If you're using an electric mixer, make sure to start at a lower speed and then gradually increase your speed as the mix improves. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so our mix is ready to go. I normally use a large spoon to dish these into the pancake mix fryer. But before I do that, we're going to go ahead and add some butter to the pans. So for health reasons, I always go for the salt-free butter. But if you don't have the salt-free one, you can use a regular butter. Just use it in smaller quantities. So I'm going to add a little bit of butter to both pans and put it on medium heat. Alright, so just allow the butter to sit for a while and then we can circulate it around the pan. Should take a few seconds. So while that is going on, I can move everything closer. Alright, so the butter is melting now. And start circulating it in both pans. Make sure the second one is turned on. Alright, so I start at a little bit medium to high heat, but ultimately you want to have it on medium heat. So I have mine on number 4. Number 4 ensures that your pancakes get cooked properly without getting burnt. And then as soon as I add the pancakes to the pan, I reduce to number 3, which is more on the low heat side. Alright, so I'll go ahead and add 1 pancake each to each pan. And then with the subsequent fryings, I can increase the number. So 1 pancake there, and 1 pancake in the second one. Alright, and now just give it a little bit of time to get cooked. Notice that I'm not covering the Saladmaster pot, I'm leaving them open just to ensure that the pancakes cook properly. And then I'll reduce the number to 3. Alright, so if you look very closely, you see that there are bubbles developing on top of the pancake. So you're just going to wait to have as many bubbles as possible. And then once you have enough bubbles and you're noticing a browning on the outer layer, then you should be able to flip the pancakes to the other side. So just give that a few seconds to happen. Alright, so now our pancakes have sat for a while and we're going to try to flip them and see how they look like on the other side. So let's start with the one on the left. So I flipped it, it's already done on the back side, so I can just apply a little bit of pressure from the top. Allow the butter to soak in a little bit and leave it for a few seconds. Now let's go to the second one. Try to flip that as well. And this is also done on the other side. So I apply a little bit of pressure from the top. And I'll leave it to sit for a few seconds. And then for those of you that are in Canada or the US, you can always get the maple syrup. It makes your pancakes taste really nice. You can pour it on top of the pancake to eat after it's completely done. So we're almost ready to bring out our pancakes. So start with the one on the left, fully cooked, and then we do the one on the right. Alright. And our pancakes are ready to go.